Hello and welcome. My name is Alan and we are back with more Know Your Members of Congress for the 119th Congress. This was meant to be Sunday's version of video. Anyway, before we get into the video, I do want to let you know I have two ways to donate. I have a Patreon account, which is month to month, and I have a coffee account, which can also work month to month, but can also let you donate a one-time donation. So both are different options to donate if you wish to do so. But if you are looking to donate, do not put yourself in financial jeopardy. I do not need you having trouble and trying to donate to me. Just take care of what you need to take care of. There are too many problems for everybody out there right now. If you can afford it and you want to, that's fine. Thank you. I appreciate it. But with that, we're going to jump into the video. Today, we are looking at Senator Martin Heinrich, who is one of the two senators for the state of New Mexico. He is a Democrat, and before he took office, he was preceded in office by Senator Jeff Bingham. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at who Martin Heinrich is as an individual. He was born in Fallon, Nevada on October 17th, 1971. Earned a Bachelor of Science from the University of Missouri in Columbia, Missouri in 1995. Attended the University of New Mexico in Albuquerque, New Mexico from 2001 to 2002. Has been an engineer, a business owner, member of the Albuquerque, New Mexico City Council 2003 to 2007, president of the Albuquerque, New Mexico City Council 2005 to 2006, trustee for the New Mexico State Natural Resources in 2006, before being elected as a Democrat to the 111th and the following Congress, was not a candidate for re-election to the House of Representatives, but was elected as a Democrat to the U.S. Senate in 2012 and re-elected in 2018, and again in 2024 for the term ending January 3rd, 2031. So let's go ahead and look at the committees he is on. He is on the Committee on Appropriations, of which he's on the Subcommittee on Agriculture, Rural Development, Food and Drug Administration, and related agencies. The Subcommittee on the Department of Interior, Environment, and related agencies. The Subcommittee on Energy and Water Development. The Subcommittee on the Legislative Branch, of which he is a ranking member. And the Subcommittee on Military Construction, Veterans Affairs, and related agencies. He's on the Committee on Energy and Natural Resources, of which he is a ranking member. Of which he is on the Subcommittee on Energy, the Subcommittee on National Parks, the Subcommittee on Public Lands, Forest and Mining, and the Subcommittee on Water and Power. He's on the Joint Economic Committee, and he's on the Select Committee on Intelligence. Now, let's go ahead and look at his top 5 individual donors and contributors over the last election cycle. At the top, number 1, we have MMR Group. And they are a construction management company headquartered in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, that provides electrical and instrumentation, construction, maintenance, management, and technical services for the oil and gas, chemical and petrochemical industries, renewable energy and energy storage, and power generation sectors, as well as industrial manufacturing. Altogether, they have donated $132,200, and once again, that's MMR Group. Next, at number 2, we have NextEra Energy. And they are an American energy company that is the world's largest electric utility holding company by market capitalization, with a valuation of over $190 billion as of March 2026, and had revenues of $24.8 billion and 16,700 employees throughout the U.S. and Canada in 2024. It has a current generating capacity of 73 gigawatts and has subsidiaries that include Florida Power and Light, NextEra Energy Resources, XPLR Energy Partners, and NextEra Energy Services. Florida Power and Light, the largest of its subsidiaries, is the third largest electric utility company in the United States. The NextEra Energy Resources, together with its affiliated entities, is the world's largest generator of renewable energy from wind and solar. In addition to wind and solar, NextEra Energy Resources owns and operates generating plants powered by natural gas, nuclear energy, and oil. And as of March 2025, approximately 36% of NextEra Energy's generating capacity was from fossil fuels and non-renewables, down from 41% in 2020. It was formerly Florida Power and Light, but became NextEra Energy in 1984, and and it is headquartered in Juno Beach, Florida. Altogether, it has donated $108,370, and once again, that's NextEra Energy. Next, at number 3, we have Pattern Energy Group. And they are an American company that develops, owns, and operates utility-scale wind and solar power facilities in the United States, Canada, and Mexico, and is headquartered in San Francisco, California, with an operations center in Houston, Texas. They were founded in 2009. So and seem to focus quite a bit on renewable energy as their source, though it's not the only one. Altogether, they have donated $88,900, and once again, that's Pattern Energy Group. Next, at number 4, we have Alphabet Incorporated, an American multinational technology conglomerate holding company headquartered in Mountain View, California, that was created through the restructuring of Google on October the 2nd, 2015, and became the parent holding company of Google and several former Google subsidiaries. It is listed on the large cap section of the NASDAQ, and both classes of its stock are components of major stock market indices such as S&P 500 and NASDAQ 100. Alphabet has been described as a big technology company, and the establishment of Alphabet Inc. was prompted by a desire to make the core Google business cleaner and more accountable while growing greater autonomy to group companies that operate in businesses other than internet services. Founders Larry Page and Sergey Brin announced their resignation from their executive post in December 2019, with the CEO role to be filled by Sundar Pichai, who is also the CEO of Google. So remember, Google became a subsidiary of Alphabet. Page and Brin remain employees, board members, and controlling shareholders of Alphabet Incorporated. It has faced numerous legal and ethical controversies, including a 2017 lawsuit against Uber over stolen self-driving technology, a 2020 privacy settlement over Google Plus data exposure, and multiple antitrust action from the United States, France, and Japan. It has also been accused of labor law violations related to worker organizing and was forced to file for bankruptcy in Russia after its bank account was seized in 2022. In 2023, the company was widely criticized for mass layoffs that impacted 12,000 employees, many of whom discovered their termination only upon losing account access. Altogether, they have donated $77,608, and once again, that's Alphabet Incorporated. Finally, in fifth, we have the University of New Mexico, which is a public research university in Albuquerque, New Mexico, that was founded in 1889 by the New Mexico Territorial Legislature and is the state's second oldest university, a flagship university in the state, and the largest university by enrollment, with 22,630 students in 2023. University of New Mexico comprises 12 colleges and schools, including a medical school and the only law school in New Mexico. It offers 215 degree and certificate programs, including 94 baccalaureate, 71 master, and 37 doctoral degree programs. The main campus spans 800 acres in central Albuquerque, with branch campuses in Gallup, Los Alamos, Rio Rancho, Taos, and Los Lunas. It is classified among R1 doctoral universities with very high research activity, and according to the National Science Foundation, spent over $243 million on the research and development in 2021, ranking 103rd in the U.S. It is classified as a Hispanic serving institution by the U.S. Department of Education, with nearly half of its students being Hispanic. The University of New Mexico's 16 varsity sports programs, known as the Lobos, compete in NCAA Division I FBS for football and are members of the Mountain West Conference. It has won national championships in skiing and cross-country running, and its official colors are cherry and silver. The school has approximately 200,000 alumni worldwide. I was trying to see if it lists the other awards as far as if there's any Nobel winners, Linus Pauling Award winners, stuff like that. Let's see. Nope, nothing listed, so okay. Altogether, they have donated $76,170. And once again, that's the University of New Mexico. Now, let's go ahead and look at the top 5 industry donors and contributors over the last election cycle. At the top, number 1, we have Retired, who altogether donated $1,396,533. Next, at number 2, is Lawyers and Law Firms, who altogether have donated $1,097,632. Next, at number 3, is Lobbyists, who altogether have donated $780,204. Next, at number 4, is Securities and Investment, who altogether have donated $711,515. And in 5th is Electric Utilities, who altogether have donated $544,172. Now let's look at all the donors at a glance, starting individually. MMR Group. Boo, suck. Next, Era Energy. Boo, suck. Pattern Energy Group. Fine. I give it that because it at least tries to be renewable energy, because we can't keep relying on carbon BS forever. Alphabet Incorporated. Boo! Suck. University of New Mexico. Great. Absolutely wonderful. Not a good list. Industry-wise. Retired. Great. Absolutely wonderful. Lawyers, law firms. Ooh. Lobbyist. Boo. Suck. Securities and investment. Boo. Suck. Electric utilities. Fine. Okay. It's something we need. I don't like the fact that so many carbon producers, fossil fuels are used. I would much more prefer a renewable resource, because believe it or not, they do actually work, and they work better now than coal used to. I know a lot of people don't want to believe that because they've been fed propaganda all their damn life, but wind and solar and water work a lot better now than they used to. I think natural gas is the most efficient, though, right now. But yeah. Altogether, not. I think that's what I'll make it at. Just a. It doesn't really suck, but there's very little to feel good about. But this has been a look at Senator Martin Heinrich. who is one of the 2 senators for the state of New Mexico. As always, educate thyself, think, read, study, learn. Someone tells you something you have trouble believing, ask them to cite their sources. And it can't just be tinfoil hat wearing sources. There were a bunch of anecdotes that you pass off as some kind of actual fact. I'll be putting my links and sources in the description box below the video. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, later.